So it really doesn't matter if we think these stimulus packages are misguided or not economically. They're correct in the sense that they are promising us the right things. They're saying, look, here's more money so that you can keep consuming. So that actually gives us a lot of actual relief, right? And that gives us a lot of relief because our happiness, rightly or wrongly, right? We might be misguided in this, but our happiness has actually been linked to consumption. So every person has a right to life, liberty, happiness, right? The pursuit of happiness and consumption. The problems in the world, the problems in the country, or the problems of particular people in particular countries, or the problems with people who live in what we call poorer countries, their problem is that they are not given the opportunity to consume, right? They're not given the opportunity to consume like we do in the Western world. So they believe that they are being relinquished or not being allowed to experience the same kind of joy and happiness that we have, right? So, okay, look, there are a few people who claim that consumption is not the right thing. It's all about spiritual enlightenment, but you know, only very, very few people get happiness from spiritual enlightenment. It's too ethereal. We can't really disagree that spiritual enlightenment is important and can make us happy. We can't really, disagree with that. But personally, and when I say personally, I think a lot of people in this room, we want to be able to drive a car, we want to be able to have a house, we want to, make sure our kids get a good education, we want to make sure my family and friends are happy as well, right? We want to do some interesting work, we want to eat some good food, we want to have some great drinks. These are universal. These are universal needs. Everywhere you go in the world, you speak to people, these are the things that they want. Right? This is why, in a sense, the capitalist system, flawed as it might be, I guess is more on the money because it's actually capturing that very implicit human kind of need. And that's why it's a universal, and that's why it's an expanding form of politics, or an expanding form of culture, the capitalist culture. Now, we wish that everyone in the world was as comfortable as we are, but we've got to face it that they're not going to be unless we give them access to the same kind of, or to fulfill the same or the similar consumptive desires that we have, right? Okay, but here's the paradox, and yet another paradox. Consumption is a two-edged sword. There's no question about this. Consumption can provide amazing happiness, but it can also create great misery. That's how powerful consumption is, right? So by understanding consumption, as a marketer, by understanding consumption, and I mean really understanding it, understanding the nuts and bolts of what it's all about, that's essential. That's essential to every form of marketing, because every form of marketing is about getting people to consume something, right? So only by understanding consumption can we work with it. Can we develop marketing strategies, advertising strategies, whatever kind of strategies to actually work with that. The green movement, right, could do a lot better if it understood the power of the consumer avarice and work basically within that as well. Right? And this is one of the things that Brand Odyssey really focuses on. It really focuses on understanding the specifics of the consumption of any particular given category. Because remember, it's not just about food or drink. We consume everything that we interact with.